The Bitcoin bull flag is right now breaking out here, and on today's update video, I need to discuss the very important Bitcoin CME Gap, which we are currently creating again here, the performance of the spot Bitcoin ETF, because this week's performance has been one of the best weeks out of history on the spot Bitcoin ETF. I want to be discussing the current ongoing trend and, more importantly, the massive Bitcoin signal which is right now flashing, the Bitcoin whales that are heavily buying, altcoin season that is literally imminent right now here, and many more important charts that are telling us something about what is about to be happening next year. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And first of all, I want to be discussing the fact that currently it is once again weekend. We are creating another CME gap, and this time around $68,425. So we're expecting that over the course of the weekend, Bitcoin is going to be slowly trading around this price here. And just like every other weekend, if we do see massive volatility, potentially break significantly above it or significantly below it over the course of the weekend, we're expecting that on the Monday, we're going to come back towards this price, either if we're trading above it or below it. So yeah, that is the expectation for the weekend once again here. Usually Saturday and Sundays are extremely boring for markets. So what I'm going to be doing is doing a little bit of a bigger outlook, because on the imminent short term, we can't see a lot of things here. The only thing that I can see right now on the imminent short term is potentially a major warning signal, because on the 4-hourly time frame, we are currently creating a higher high, and on the RSI, a lower high. So we are currently seeing that momentum is getting lost ever so slightly. So what we have seen over the course of many other weekends is that we see a drop here, and then of course we are trading below the CME gap. We consolidate over there, and at the end of the CME gap, so on the Sunday/Monday, we tend to be seeing a pushback towards the upside. So that is, in my opinion, currently the most likeliest scenario, since we are clearly losing momentum on that Bitcoin 4-hourly time frame. But nevertheless, we don't know exactly how that is going to be playing out here. That is just my personal opinion on how these things tend to be playing out. But on the spot Bitcoin ETF, we can see that we have yesterday seen another $270 million worth of spot Bitcoin ETF inflows. I mean, this is massive. This entire week, we have seen massive flows, not only coming from BlackRock, but also from some other issuers. So that is very great to see. The Bitcoin price action is still trading in a massive uptrend, and here, looking at the daily time frame, we have broken above that previous range high, which is once again confirming a higher high structure on the daily time frame. However, currently we are exactly running in towards the level I was expecting to be turning into resistance, which is that $68,300 level. That is the level exactly where we're currently trading against of. And if we can break above this level right here, we're breaking above this previous high right here. And then we're going to be even seeing a bigger continuation towards the upside if we do manage to be breaking that downward sloping resistance line. And then we're going to be seeing an even bigger continuation if we manage to be breaking above that previous range high. I mean, we've already broken above the major downward sloping trend line you can see over here, which basically provided resistance for many times before. But currently, the last big resistance for Bitcoin is really going to be that previous range high. As soon as we break above it, we're most likely going to see the price absolutely skyrocket. Also on the weekly MACD, for the first time in a very long time here, to be exact, in the first time in approximately 360 days here, so about a year, we are seeing a bullish crossover happening on the MACD here. And the last time this happened, the Bitcoin price action increased by 170% here, which is quite insane in my opinion. And now we are once again seeing that the Bitcoin price action is actually starting to be increasing again. We are seeing that the MACD is crossing bullish right now here, and actually on the weekly time frame, we're starting to be breaking this major downtrend right here, which you can even also see right here on that bull flag pattern on Bitcoin. The Bitcoin price action is breaking out of the bull flag pattern while we are currently seeing that bullish crossover happening on the MACD, guys. This is literally one of the most bullish things I've seen in a very long period of time here. And yes, I understand that people are right now saying, but oh, we're not going up yet. But these things always happen after the breakout. So it's time to be really patient. And I've got some very important alpha. Because if I'm even looking at the fact of the whale activity on the market, guys, whale activity is skyrocketing in this massive consolidation phase. Major amounts of whales are stepping into Bitcoin right now here, which is ultimately a very bullish signal, because once we had this in 2020/2021, it marked the beginning of the massive bull market. Also right here, if we're just going to be looking at the stock to flow model, it makes sense that we're about to be having a major move towards the upside. And if we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin versus gold chart, we can see that gold is currently having a massive breakout. Bitcoin and gold are much alike each other, and most likely the chart looks first of all the same, but most likely Bitcoin is also going to be following gold later on here, and that could only spell some more bullish things here. Also, looking at the bigger perspective, a logical target for this bull market, a conservative target for this bull market, is likely going to be $280,000, which is likely going to get reached here. And yes, if we're looking at the part of where in the cycle we're currently sitting, we're literally in the part of the cycle where the Bitcoin bull market is about to be happening. Everything is leading towards this point. It is stupid to ignore this fact right now in the market that you actually cannot ignore at all. We're creating a massive inverse head and shoulders pattern here, which is about to be breaking up, because as soon as Bitcoin breaks above 75k, we're breaking above the neckline, we're going to be seeing an immense rally towards the upside. So getting ready for that here. And more importantly, and you can see right now, basically, we've only got 73 days left in this year. And if you compare the 2017 cycle, you can see that literally only in the last 40 to 50 days, that is where it went absolutely bananas. So to be honest, it is no reason to be panicking right now here. The most exponential gains are likely still yet to come. And if you want to be trading on this, guys, don't forget to check out Blofin in the link description of today's video, because if you right now sign up an account using that link below, guys, you will be able to get a free $10,000 deposit bonus. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to check it out in the link description of today's video. You can trade without any KYC on Blofin. And if you want to be doing KYC and claim a free $500 trade on Bybit, don't forget to check out Bybit as well. If you complete KYC on the Bybit exchange, you can claim this insane free $500 airdrop position. So if you're interested in trading, check it out in the link description of today's video. But anyways, the Bitcoin bull flag is breaking out. The major 217-day downtrend is also breaking out right now here, and we're starting to see the first follow through happening right now in the market. It is, however, weekend, and I would really expect for everyone out there that likely we're not going to be seeing any fireworks, and especially since we're creating a bearish divergence, there could be some potential downside here over the course of the weekend before we're going to be seeing another push towards the upside for Bitcoin. I want you to be aware about that exactly right now. We're creating a massive cup and handle pattern. Of course, the monthly time frame is right now breaking out here. And yes, guys, if we are looking at altcoin season, it is very likely that altcoin season, or better said, the drop in Bitcoin dominance, or better said, the increasements, especially in total tree, is likely going to be happening in an approximately 40 days from now on, if history is any indication at all. So yes, very important data you need to be paying attention towards right now. Also on the election, Trump is still leading 20% here, and like you can see on these charts, always whenever we have the US election, it doesn't matter who wins, but always after the election is where Bitcoin and the stock market go the most exponential. So this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.